The European grouping of territorial cooperation would be a forum for identifying and discussing and implementing areas of cooperation. We envisage it to include economic, social and cultural programs.
I imagine that one of the important things about it would be that it would be officially recognized.
Well, yes, of course, under the auspices of the EU, bringing funding to the area, bringing the kudos that the European Union brings to a regional problem, and then obviously with officers and administration that would then be able to vertebrate any project.
And important as well to keep a foot in the EU.
Well, Gibraltar has demonstrated in the referendum that it is pro-Europe. It is proud of its participation in Europe, and despite Brexit, it is a way of continuing our relationship with the European Union, yes.
And also another way of enhancing cooperation across the border, cross-border cooperation.
Exactly. The group, as it's transversal and it includes interests on that side and this side, this is fundamentally what we're trying to do. But this, I think, the importance is that it creates that legal framework within which we can work.
What's the next step?
Well, the Vice President of the Junta brought some draft statutes which we're looking into. Remember that this has got to be approved by all the individual members of the GTC, and then it'll be a question of the legal teams of the Junta and the Gibraltar government working out what exactly needs to be done for the application.
We had Señor Margallo replaced by Señor Dastis, bringing, some would say, a more cooperative approach, bringing a more beneficial tone, perhaps. So you've been working under relative comfort. Today we've heard that the bilateral talks could have reached stalemate. What do you feel the souring in relations generally, what effect do you think that could have on the progress that you yourselves have made at grassroots level?
I think we must always have a positive attitude. We must be prudent. We must always respect the red lines of either side. We are not states. We respect what states have at stake, but we obviously observe all these changes, but I must say that when the Vice President of the Junta has come over, it is because he has an inkling that the central government must be thinking positively about this issue.